Welcome to FanCast, episode 39. I'm your host, Jeremy, known as Skullcap1218, and I have my good friend, buddy, pal, long-term friend. I'm trying to be clever with this, but I'm really not. V-Man, the laid-back fan.
What's up?
Nothing. Now, today, this episode is Picture Time, where you see everything and anything of amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con that happened last week. Was it June 18th, and it was really fun. All Deadpool that you see is V-Man, and you'll see me in my Venom hat, goggles, that would be me. I wasn't nobody because I had no money, but you know what, it didn't matter. I just enjoyed myself. And then my brother will be there, Mad of Madness. He'll have this mask with an overcoat with a Punisher t-shirt, and he had a Attack on Titan sword. He called himself Jason Voorhees' cousin. So you'll see a couple of it now. You'll see a couple of pictures of that. I didn't have too many, so please enjoy. Now Shark Week has started, and I've been enjoying that. I remember when I first heard about Shark Week like 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, well, I heard about it longer, but I'm like, Shark Week? Like, how much more can you talk about sharks? But then when I first saw it like 4 years ago, I'm like, oh, wow, there's more to it. And then there's an after show, and I really like the after show where you get celebrities. And I think it was called Steve the Shark. He is so funny when he's just being like a smart ass on there. He's just a guy in a shark suit, but he's really funny. And I do enjoy this program. So far, it's Sunday, well, I don't know. I think this thing's going to go up Tuesday. But so far, I've been watching, it's Tiger Beach, where they're trying to figure out why all the tiger sharks are at this certain area in the shadows. And then there's Monster Mako. And then I guess there's the myth. There was a myth where how big these Makos can get, monster Makos. But other than that, they show one. But they want to see how affected are they in the night and day. And now it's Idle Jaws, where they're just gonna find out where all the great whites are at or something. I don't know. I had it muted because now we're doing the podcast. So that's what it started for Sunday, and it's going to continue on until either Thursday or Friday. I always assume when you make a week, you make it until Sunday to Sunday, but I guess they stop at a certain point within the week. So I've been enjoying that. And then on Friday, I saw Independence Day 2. Don't worry, no spoilers. I liked the movie. You know, they give a good look of what happened after the tragedy, because you wonder if any, how would they build themselves up, and they did it pretty good. But I think it was with the actors in there, it felt a little off to me. I don't know. It just felt a little different than in the first one. You felt something, where this one it's it's okay. But it just, I don't know, it just felt overdone a little bit. But other than that, I like the technology. I like the stuff they do in there. So it's not a bad part 2. I wouldn't mind seeing a part 3 if there was one, if they do make one. I don't know. That's just my thought. But speaking of movies, V-Man here wants to talk about Turtles 2014. Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows 2016. So, how can you compare the two movies between the first one of 2014 and this one, part 2 of 2016? Which one did you like? Which one you have a gripe on? So go.
To me, the second one was good. It actually was based off the comics and the cartoon, and everything was sense. They actually felt like brothers in this one. And I thought, to me, at least on the cartoon, it was always Michelangelo and Raphael, they were closer to each other, and as Leonardo and Donatello, they were closer. You could tell they were a family in this one.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do they look different? Because somebody is saying that the first one they didn't look turtle-like, but this one they kind of do.
Yeah, I think kind of.
The only reason I'm asking, because I only saw 2014 once, and that was it. I almost didn't see part 2, but then when they added Bebop and Rocksteady, And then it kind of got me interested. But then when I saw them, I'm like, okay, I have to see this movie because you never see them in a live action movie. And then the Super Bowl commercial happened where you see Crane and the Technodrome, and I'm like, okay, I am so watching it now. So what else? What else did you like about it?
At least in this one, they had at least Buffy. I mean, he was always mad, but at least they had him in this one, at least cracking jokes, like how with Casey Jones, how some of Michelangelo was like messing with him.
I liked it when they mess around. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Spoilers, I guess. Anyway, I liked it when they said Casey Jones is like, hey, there's a big rat over there. He's like, oh yeah, we're trying to get him for weeks or something. All you got to do is try to tackle him. And then when he tried to go tackle him, Master Splinter just ninja kicks him in the face. I thought that was funny.
And there's also a point like they could have like there's some kind of shit. They could have been human. So
You what?
I mean, I think there was a cure. I think Donald Taylor, I think he found a cure, so they could have been human. With that mutagen that they used to make Rocksteady and Bebop. I think somebody found a way to like they could have turned human.
You know, I was wondering how they were going to do that with the ooze, because I remember at one point you didn't see any animals, because then before I saw the second one, I actually watched all 5 episodes of the original Turtles series on YouTube, and they had the animals come in, and I guess, see, I didn't know this when I was a kid because I wasn't really paying attention, but I guess whatever they touched before, the mutagen will form them in that way. So I guess Bebop and Rocksteady was formed in those other animals. So in this one, it was kind of cool. It turns you into your animal pride, but with the turtles, they'll go into human form. And I think they would look kind of weird because they wouldn't turn. I think they wouldn't turn our color. I think they would turn like green. They would still be green, just human. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know. Would you think they would be better as human? I mean, what do you think?
I thought you'd better to just stay turtles.
Well, yeah, but I'm just glad they didn't do it. They didn't do it. It's kind of funny if you saw it. I mean, when you were looking at it, if you notice that when you deny somebody the option of doing something, they want to go and do it anyway, like a 10-year-old kid. But then when you actually give them the option, they're like, they deny it because it's like, oh, it's in my hand now. Now what? Then they start thinking of what the hell they were saying earlier, and it's like, you know what? I don't want to do that. And then when the police like, oh, you can live among us now, and you're like, you know what? Not our style. It's like, it's so funny how they did it that way. I mean, kind of cliche, but it was just kind of funny how they kind of rolled that, because, you know, they gave them the option. Before they were denying it because you're trying to hold them back. But then when you actually give somebody the option, yeah, I think you guys should try that one time. Give somebody an option and see how well they respond. Because then they start thinking like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe this. Maybe that. It's just kind of funny to me. That's all.
I think if Raphael, he was mad that Leonardo, like, at least he made the decision for him. If he wanted to be the one, he wanted to like decide for himself.
Yeah.
I think that's why he got mad. He got mad at Leonardo for like deciding for him instead of letting them do it.
Well, actually, it wasn't really a decision because Raphael didn't know about it until Michelangelo told him. So what he was really mad about is he basically, yeah, like you said, decide for him. But the thing was, he didn't even know about it. So what he really was mad about is, you didn't include me. I'm your own flesh and blood brother, and you didn't include me into this decision that could be mine in the grasp of my hands. I mean, you could have just trusted me with me saying no about it, but instead you went behind my back and didn't say shit to me. That's basically what he was mad about, if you really think about it. It was like the respect of disrespect from one another, because, you know, he didn't give him the option of denying it. You know, denying of, you know, being up top, or, you know, taking the mutagen and stuff. So, but luckily, you know, luckily that actually happened, because they would have went after the mutagen in the first place, so then they would try to stop, see, it's like this. If they didn't go after the mutagen to try to stop the foot, but then the police went and found them, and then they wouldn't get contact with the police knowing that they exist, so they could do the techno. complicated stuff. It's like a whole bunch of trying things click together. Kind of funny that way. And then, what'd you think about the Technodrome, like, building up? I mean, they could have just made it into a big-ass ball, like a gray ball, and that would have been fine. But they detailed everything to the T, even the big eye. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, it looked cool.
I thought it was amazing. Not just cool. I thought it was super cool. I mean, you see it either as a toy, a video game, or a cartoon, but now we saw it real, like a transformer almost. I mean, come on, we all know it was like Michael Bay's work anyway, but still, it was just amazing seeing that thing up in the air in action. But you know what I thought was a little disappointing? The Shredder. I mean, they got a new actor as the Shredder. He's all getting pumped up. He asks his Crane to help me out to get this guy, to get these turtles. Then he gets Bebop and Rocksteady. You know what? Once to say, Bebop and Rocksteady were really great. I mean, normally they're just dumbasses in the cartoon, but this one, they were dumb, but they were not really stupid. They were actually, like taking the turtles on. They were like actually, actual, equal to the turtles a little bit. The only thing they had on them, the turtles, was like just their ninja skills. Other than that, Bebop and Rocksteady were just badass. They had some dumb moments, but they're not just stupid. They were just regular stupid. So I thought that was really cool. Oh, and the pictures right here that you're seeing right now is the Millennium Fandom Bar. I thought it was Falcon. I gotta learn how to read, but it's the Millennium Fandom Bar. That's supposed to be the time machine, DeLorean, and you'll see all the bar and all the cosplay playing stuff, because it was the after party from the Amazing Con. Now, come to find out, they do these parties more often. So if you want, it's at 900 South Las Vegas Boulevard, right near on the street of Hoover in Las Vegas, if you're in the area. So anyway, I thought they were pretty cool, especially when Rocksteady was in the tank and he was just blowing everybody away. Now, the thing I didn't like about the Shredder was they didn't use him to fight at all. I thought what I think they should have did was they would have had, like, okay, the turtles are going up there, then Shredder has their fight with, Bebop and Rocksteady will take them. Then the Shredder has their fight, and then when the turtles at their knees, because the Shredder's gonna take them, he goes to Crane. Like when the turtles are either passed out or they're hurting somewhere, the Shredder like goes to Crane and says, "Oh, we're ready to rule," and then Crane, tells him, "Oh no, this is just a ruse," and then he takes him into that freezing chamber. But instead, he just says, "We're gonna rule," and he says, "Oh no, I just lied to you," and then he takes him to the freezing chamber. I think they should have did a longer fighting to build up to Crane, because Crane wasn't too powerful, but it was just like leading up to like a mega fight. But then, I don't know, it wasn't too disappointing. I thought it was pretty cool. What did you think about that last fight?
Yeah, it was okay.
I almost teared up. Like, I'm being serious, because the Turtles, like, for years from the 80s all the way up to now, I've been watching the cartoons and then the live action and stuff. I almost teared up when they actually got recognition from the police department, their honor, and then their father was there. He was tearing up. I wanted to tear up because they finally got recognized of what they've done in that city, and I thought that was so cool. I mean, in the theater, we were like clapping a little, like, yeah, not so loud, but we were clapping a little bit, because it was amazing what they went through all the time for everybody, and they finally got recognition for it. So I really like that idea. I wouldn't mind if they made a part 3 of the movie. I've been watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003, and it's a really good show. They got was it pterodons? The Triceratop mutant, whatever. They're from like another world. I wouldn't mind that to be a part 3 if they would just invade and then the turtles try to get them or something. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Technodrome will come back. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. But would you want a part 3? And if so, what would you want it to be? Who would be the main boss? I wanted the pterodons. I can't remember their damn name.
Yeah, I can't pretty much remember all the villains.
Well, what one comes to mind when you think like a big top villain for a movie?
Yeah, maybe like, I think like the Rat King.
Okay, he could be the side movie, like in the beginning. That's one boss. There's always Leatherhead for like another boss. Like, they're in the sewers and they find these guys and Leatherhead and stuff. That wouldn't be bad. I think something dealing with space or another dimension, or Crane and them come back. Maybe Crane comes back with his rock soldiers this time. I think either or, maybe so. So what was your gripes about the first movie? I know you were really bitching about it, because I was complaining about it too, because I can barely remember, because there's so much I watch, and then I don't really watch. I only watched that once, but I didn't really care for a lot of it, like especially when April named the turtles and then cared for them, and then Master Splinter picked up a magazine when he was sweeping one day and said, "Oh, let's do some ninja shit," and then he's the master all of a sudden from a magazine book. It's like, what? I mean, I kind of like it when Master Yoshi was the actual master, learning from somebody to do it as a rat, and then he just goes on, continuing on with that method of martial arts, but instead he reads it from a book. I'll let it go, but still, why? I'm trying to think what else. I was having a gripe too how big they are, because how they're supposed to be ninjas. How are they supposed to keep in the shadows when they're so freaking big? Why do they have to be so big? And then my aunt one time, he's like, "Oh, you're gonna go see those adult turtles?" I'm like, "No, they're still ninja. They're still teenagers." And they're like, "They're so big." I'm like, "I know, that's how they made them." Could you imagine when they're an adult? Could they get any bigger than that? So I let it go because part 2 was amazing. I think it's amazing because it was just a live action waiting for. I know it was all CGI, but still, it was cool. Well, what else gripe did you have in the first movie?
I mean, they made like Raphael seem like this. Only thing he was angry to the whole movie. Yeah, in all the other movies and cartoons, he's like mad, but at least had like a kind of a sense of humor too.
Oh, like a slick, back-ass, smart-ass attitude.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if they even watched anything of the Turtles. They almost called them aliens at one point. But yeah, you're probably right. Maybe they'll remember him just being angry all the time because he just has a temper and stuff. But I don't know. I'm trying to think I'm trying to remember any from that other. Oh yeah. Remember what I told you? That one main guy, I forgot his name, but he was like trying to bring the gas in front of the New York City, and then there's the shredder and stuff. Remember that main guy who was talking to April about Japan and all that stuff, or like ancient times and everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they were saying he was supposed to be the shredder, but then everybody was complaining that he's not Japanese or something like that, so they made that one guy who's like a really badass in the movie. Like, he was really, really tough. They showed him that, and then they put all that Iron Man armor on her. I didn't mind it, but why did he need all that if he's such a great martial arts person? It's like, what? And then he was shooting out like knives at them. It was kind of odd. But and then it was kind of funny how people were saying that same plot was the same ending to the Amazing Spider-Man, where Doc Ock, no, not Doc Ock. Damn it, the lizard man, wherever his name is, where he was trying to get everybody lizard in his way. And then he was trying to release gas, but then Spider-Man was trying to put the antidote in there. It was like the same premise, on top of the towers, gas, and everything. So I thought it was an okay movie. It was just like a whatever or something like that. I got nothing to say about that. You got anything more to say about that? I'm like, well, the movie was okay. It kind of numbed me a little bit, but it was okay. No, it was terrible. It was like, how the hell did I get through anything with it? They're so big. Half the time I didn't see Raphael's sides because his hands was like covering half the time. I'm like, where are they? Oh, there they are, sticking out of his knuckles. Hey, I liked that Donatello's like his weapon where it was metal and it was actually a taser. So it's like finally he thinks of something cooler. I mean, it doesn't have to be a wooden stick. It could be metal. I always thought of that. Why couldn't it be metal like everybody else? I mean, I don't mind the wooden stick, but why does it have to be that? It could break easily. So now, I want to talk about your channel. You have great things coming your way. If anybody wants to see V-Man's channel on YouTube, isn't it lowercase v, and don't you have V and man together? Here, wait. You tell them how you want them to search you.
It's just like V-Man, the laid-back fan.
I know, but how do you want them to type? Is it lowercase v and then it's smashed together, or is it spaced? How do you have it?
It's lowercase V-Man, space, the.
No.
Space.
No. I'm talking about between the V and the man.
That's together.
Okay. Other than that, I know the rest is space. Well, tell everybody what you've been doing. How many subscribers, how many views you get. Like, tell me, like you tell me every day, like what you're doing, and then tell me what you want to do. Not what I told you I think you should do, what you plan on doing, because I want to hear about it, and everybody does too. Tell everybody what you've been doing.
Yeah, because right now I got like, you tell them how many videos I have all together.
No. Just tell me what you've been doing. Like what games you've been playing, how many subscribers, and then on one video, how many views was the most?
I've been doing it. I did the whole Uncharted series. I already beat 1, 2, and 3, and I'm on 4. And I'm also doing WWE 2K16 and Watch Dogs.
Okay.
And I got right now I got 10 subscribers.
That's amazing.
And recently the most views I got is like on one video. Pretty much the last video I made today was 16 views.
Ooh, you bumped up to 1. That's awesome. Okay, what are you planning on doing next?
Yeah, I'm probably continue doing WWE 2K16 and probably right now doing also like to get that game division, probably just starting all over again. Like me starting there and doing it from the beginning.
Why are you starting over?
And I pretty much lost interest in it, and I gotta get back into it.
Why'd you lose interest?
Because I stopped playing it for so long. That's the same thing with that WWE game. I stopped playing it for a couple months, and just lost interest in doing it.
You know what I think what the problem is? Our jobs. We need to quit. I mean, I would have the same problem. I still have The Amazing Spider-Man from Part 2. I pre-ordered that damn game. I wanted to play because I wanted to swing around like Spider-Man. And I have not... I played it for 10 minutes. My job worked me so freaking hard that I haven't played it since I did it from... Ever since the movie came out, whenever it came out, that many years ago. It's like, you know what? I gotta get into something where I have time to play games, time to go to church, and time to go to work. You know, it's like, you know, time like that. Because, you know, the way how I work, it really sucks. And it's like, I don't have time to do anything. And half the time, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just lazy like that. But you know what? I got to start doing that too. I've been doing some yoga so I can keep getting fit, so I won't be sitting around all day. What else is going on with your channel?
Yeah, I'm pretty much like trying to do that division, probably Tomb Raider, and probably continue Fallout 4.
My damn, you got a lot of games going on. Are you gonna do that in order, or are you gonna like do one game here, one game there? I mean, how are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it like every day, do a different game. At least do maybe like one, like with a WWE 2K, maybe like at least do a video per day if possible, and like the others like alternate between like alternate or do one every other day, hopefully.
Hey, that'd be good. If you can do it like once every couple of days, it'd be awesome. I mean, at least you get a video out. Aren't you planning on talking on one of them? I mean, did you practice last night, or are you gonna like practice tonight, like trying to make a conversation or like being that character like you were talking about?
I might either try doing that tonight or tomorrow.
Well, which one are you gonna do? Are you gonna like try to do it like it's a podcast, or are you gonna try to do it where you're the character and you're like in character all the time?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it like I'm in character.
Explain to people what you're talking about. Like, what character did you make, and how did you want to make that character come alive? Like what? Let everybody know about that.
I'm not sure, 100% sure. Maybe it's gonna be kind of like, maybe not like Deadpool, kind of like him, but not 100% like him.
Like a smartass?
Or kind of like one of those mercenaries, but not like one of those soldier type people.
So you can be like Sergeant Slaughter?
I think it's maybe like Deadpool, but not 100% like him.
Well, what does that mean? Like a smartass or not like a smartass?
I mean, like a smartass, but not like him. In my own way.
Okay. So, okay, can you give me a demonstration? Like pretend if you're like you're going down the ring.
And I haven't really fully thought about it yet.
What? What do you mean? Like it's like you're at the microphone. It's like, you mother effers, you can't defeat the V-Man because the V-Man is amazing, awesome, and undefeated, incredible sexiness. You can't defeat what you can't touch. It's kind of like that, right? Well, it wasn't really smartass, but it's like kind of like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know nothing about doing anything, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I mean, like that or more like Deadpool?
Are you talking about the wrestling game?
What the hell am I talking about this? So you told me you wanted. Okay, let me explain, everybody. There was a YouTuber that is on the WWE 2K, well, the wrestling game, and he stays in because he customized a character, his own character. He's talking on the thing as if he was the character, and he stays in character. He was thinking about doing that. So I'm trying to act like his character as he does his character. So he's trying to say like Deadpool, but not Deadpool. So I was trying to do that, but I'm not really sure if it wasn't really Deadpool, but I was just trying to see if it was like his character. But like, you know, kind of like, I'm talking about, you said your character, but you said kind of like Deadpool, but not. But like, I mean, I gave you an example. Did you like that example, or were you gonna do it like in a different way?
I mean, that's okay.
Are you gonna do it that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do, yes, something like that.
Well, then give me an example. Like, pretend that you're at the ring, and they gave you the microphone, and somebody just laid you the smack down, or like gave you some like dumb look or something. Give me an example. You can always pretend you're at work. Like you're talking to a manager and shit. You lazy mother. I mean, you jabroni. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You ass bag. I mean, I'm sorry. Now I'm thinking about it. It's like, you mother effer. You know I can clean all the mothers, but you know you can do it better. I want to lay the smack ass down on your booty ass. Sorry, I couldn't help it. All right, no, wait. Give me the character. Go ahead. If you were talking to your manager, like you're ready to like lay the smack ass on his ass. That made no sense.
Yeah, I'm not really sure yet. 'Cause I know how I kind of got it in my head how, but I don't know how to like do it. Like,
Do you have to be mad to do it?
yeah, not really.
Well, then just give an like. Okay, what's in your head right now? What are you thinking? Give us the inside of Virgil V Man's mind.
I mean, I really don't know why,
Whoa! I mean, sorry. Go ahead. What? Huh?
but right now we don't feel like doing that stuff like that.
What? You don't feel like it. Your manager's in your face about cleaning shit, and then the guy who was supposed to clean that shit didn't clean that shit, and he's yelling at your ass. And you're telling me you don't feel like yelling at that guy? I think you should lay the smackdown on that ass. All right, don't be the character. Be the guy that I want you to yell at your manager like you're at a wrestling ring, but you really want to lay the smackdown. Can you do that one or no? Like, forget your character. I wanted you to be you. Like, if you're talking to him like you're in the wrestling ring and you're ready to give him the Stone Cold Steve. Wait. Would you give if you give your manager the Stone Cold Stunner or the Rock Bottom? Which one would you do, or was it the Choke Slam?
You're probably shouldn't have been a super kick.
Hey, I never thought of that one. Would you want to? So, you want to give me an example of you talking to your manager if you're in the ring?
Like, how much more time do we have?
Oh, we got plenty. Don't worry, I'll interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it like maybe on the next podcast.
What? The next one will be different. The next one I'll be like, what did we do last one? I'm the one that like forgets a lot because all the information goes into my job. So I tend to forget what we do. Like, what the hell did you do last podcast? Oh, yeah. I don't want to do that anymore. Fine. Maybe I'll do something. Let me think. Like, okay, my manager would be like, you know, you were supposed to pick this person up. What's wrong with you? And then I'll be like, we got 400 motherfuckers out there telling me that all those guys can't pick them up, but I got to pick them up. Oh, reminder, I drive a vehicle. And then all the things. So you're telling me that I'm the only one, the magnificent, the incredible Skullcap is the only one that can handle shit like that, and you got 400 other mother effers out there? I don't think so. Maybe you should fire them, give me their pay, so I can make more money than anybody on this earth. Now, you best step off of me, or I'm gonna best kick you in the fucking ass. I'm sorry for my swearing. Oh, yeah, I'm telling my job. I'm telling my manager, I'm sorry for the swearing, but hold on a minute here. I'm going to give you the Stone Cold ass stun if you don't get the hell out of my face immediately. I have not watched wrestling for like years, so I'm like really out of it. So if you want the baddest mother effer in this country to kick your monkey ass, I would best you to get the hell out of here. That was kind of like The Rock a little bit. And then he's still in my face like, no, what are you going to do now? Super Slam! Stone Cold Stunner! Elbow! I think I killed him. That wasn't the best anything, because I would have done it better if you were talking to me in the 90s, because I was super hyped in wrestling. But I tried my best. But I have not watched wrestling ever since when Triple H started doing the stupid sledgehammering thing, and then he kept winning the title every time. He would cheat. I hated that. It's like, fuck, pass it on to somebody else. So I decided not to watch anymore. Now I don't know who's there. And then plus, another reason, Stone Cold Steve Austin hurt his 2 knees. He can't wrestle anymore. So I don't watch him. I don't watch it anymore because he's my favorite wrestler. I like The Rock, but Stone Cold was a badass. You know, he didn't take shit from anybody. He did things on his own, and I like that. You know, and it just gave me hope and confidence a little bit, not as much. I mean, look at me now, but I'm not taking crap from anybody as much. But that's the main reason why I don't watch it anymore. So at least I have more time to watch The Walking Dead. So. Did you like my impression? Did I lay the smackdown on that manager?
It's okay.
You ass! You telling me that? Well, I am a little rusty. Never mind. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take that. Okay, 1 to 10. 10 being awesome, 1 being a failure. Which one will I rate out of what I just told my boss?
Yeah, but that one guy, I think it's like rock study. But one of those guys, he's like actually a wrestler.
I asked you to rate me. No, rate me, not rate me. Rate, RATE. I asked you to rate me. So, jeez, it sounds so bad. How about you give me, before we talk about that, how about you rate me? How did I do to my boss?
Probably like a
You know what? You're taking too long.
5.5.
That's a lie. You know what? You took too long for saying that. You know what? I don't believe you. I was a 10 magnificent because nobody in this world can stand up to their boss unless they get fired for anything. But you know what? If you can stand up to your boss in a good way, it's okay. That's how I look at it. And wait, what? Did you say Rocksteady was? Yeah, didn't he say he was a wrestler or something in there? Or no, a wrestler plays Rocksteady, right? In the Part 2 movie?
Yeah.
What was his name?
I think his wrestling name's like Sheamus.
Sheamus? Oh my damn! I think I'm glad I got out when I had the chance. I'm not knocking it down. It's just, you know what? It sounds so stupid. What's the dumbest name you heard in the wrestling thing so far?
Like that was like Ronald McDowell was on, like if Ronald McDowell was on steroids.
No, not look. Is his name Ronald McDonald's on steroids? What's the ridiculous name you heard?
I mean, that's his name, Sheamus.
That's the only one? That's the only dumb name you hear?
I said that's his name.
Oh my damn! Okay, hold on a minute. Wait. Let me relax. I asked you, besides Sheamus, what other dumb name in the wrestling entertainment is there than that? What more to you? What's more ridiculous name than that in the federation? Is it that or is it something else?
I think so far wrestling now that's the dumbest name.
His name.
Yeah.
Okay. You see what I work with, Babel? Teeth. I pull them. It's kind of hard. Don't worry. I'm a little goofy right now. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna quit that job. I had enough. 4 years working there, but you know what? I have insurance and all that bullshit. Oh wait, we're not talking about jobs. Forget that. This is entertaining you as entertaining me mostly. That's the reason why I only have 4 subscribers, but I don't even worry about subscribers. I just like doing this. Anything else before we continue to go? What's your favorite wrestler so far?
Probably a type scene, AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose.
Oh my damn! You don't think those names are ridiculous? Oh, okay. Hey, there was a moment in the Jake the Snake, documentary where he came back at one point and did a snake on somebody, put a snake on somebody. Did you see that moment in the rest? Not the documentary, but the wrestling thing. Did you see that when Jake came back?
Yeah. So.
Doesn't he look awesome? He was doing yoga and DDP was helping him out. I think that was great. He's getting himself clean. It's hard, but you know what? He's getting himself clean, and I thought that was amazing. So I thought that was pretty cool. He comes back, and he's a badass. I grew up with him, but, I didn't know nothing about the wrestler, but I knew of him. It's just a shame that how he fell down. But you know what? Anybody can go back up as long as they work hard and they can do it. They can do it. He can do it. We believe in him. There was a point where he needed surgery on his shoulder, or I think it was his shoulder. He needed $7,000, and Jake didn't believe he had fans. Man, within a day or hours, he got at least $6,000, and he got the surgery and all, but he felt so touched and grateful that he still has fans. I mean, he's not alone. I mean, they're out there. It's just so cool to see fans still sticking with him for all these years, and just doing what he does best. I think that's cool. Well, I'm gonna end this early because trying to go with what I put up there is a little ridiculous. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had fun as we did. Thank you for hanging out with us to talk about everything and everything and no. I always want to say everything and nothing. But anyway, if you want to catch me at the tweets, it's at skullcap1218. If you want to catch me on my fan page, it's FanLife Power Within. One day I might change that. If you want to catch that V-Man at the tweets, it's at Founded Virgil. If you want to catch him at his fan page, or his we just talked about this. His YouTube, it's V-Man, the laid back gamer, lowercase v. And until next time, be nice to each other. Have a good day. I'm a girl. No, I should so do that. You know what? Next podcast, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut it where I do that at the end. And you know what? I have your picture at the end where you're Deadpool and you're laying down. When you fell off the stupid pickup truck, it's at the end of this thing, I think. Like right after when it says all that other stuff, it ends that way. I think that's pretty... I like that when you said that, so I'm going to keep using that, okay? Okay?
But I did. I made the joke, not just leaning back.
Stop denying. You know what? You can't deny it since we have seconds. No, you fell... You flew off the truck, you landed your 2 feet, but then you fell backwards. Making it means you don't fall. That's what making it means. Not just fall like just I don't know. It's like saying me losing weight without eating a burger, you know? I lost weight, but I'm eating a Big Mac. It's the same thing. So, you guys have a good afternoon, and yep, there it is. Lay back. I like that. I like that right there. Here, right here. This is where he fell down in the curve. There's the car on the right. There's his ass on the floor. Have a good day.